Good morning, Chayé Moharan. Actually, we're going to go back a few small ones. From Resh Nun Chet, Resh Nun Hey Bet. Shamati bishmo shamar shu yilmod Torah biyachad im hashiva ro'im. Rabbeinu once said that there are 7 shepherds. There's Avraham Avinu, there's Yitzchak, there's Yaakov Avinu, there is Yosef HaTzadik, there's David HaMelech, there is Yosef HaTzadik, Moshe, and David HaMelech. Rabbeinu said that when Mashiach comes, he's going to be in that group of learning Torah with them. Resh Nun Vov. Shamati Belepivitz, Amar, Ani ish pele v'nishmati pele gadol. I'm a wondrous person, and my soul is tremendous wonder. Again, Rabbeinu is telling us what's the address to go to for the medicine. Let's go quickly to Nun Chet. Pam echad amar, hayiti savur, שהיצר הרע שלי אומר לי, שאין מי שיוכל להנהיג את בני הנעורים כמוני. Rabbeinu, you know that he was an expert in taking care of the youngsters. A young person needs a different type of adracha and guidance than an old person. An old person needs one message, and the young people need another message. And Rabbeinu was wonderful with the young, but he thought that the Yetzer Hara was telling him that he is the only one. He is the best manhig for the young people. עכשיו אני יודע בבירור שאני מנהיג הדור יחידי בעולם. אז איך בין אין מנהיג ואין מנהיג כמוני. When it comes to dealing with the young people, he said, I'm the one. At the beginning he thought it was Yetzer Hara. Sometimes you have thoughts about yourself that you're really good at something. And you really realize your strength. And you realize that you think that you should be putting more emphasis on that. I need to do this for the world. But then there's always a chance that the Yetzer Hara is telling you to do that. It could be that it's not really coming from a side of holiness, it's coming from a side of haughtiness, of gava a little bit. The Yetzer Hara is telling you, put yourself in the top. And then Rabbeinu came to realize that he was the only one that was fit to be manik for the Neurim. That means for a young person to be strong enough with that Hashem, who's going to help him? Rabbeinu HaKadosh. Resh Nun Tet. Amar Nechad, שעולה על דעתו שיקח את אשתו ויסע למרחקים Yesham Berin Gadon Min Haolam. Rabbi Nachman of Breslev, even though today there's 100,000 people going to Uman, and there's another 100,000 learning Sfarim, there's hundreds of thousands of people that are connected to Breslev today, without exaggeration, without any exaggeration. But you should know that Rabbeinu, before he revealed himself, he said he's going to take his wife, he's going to travel to some far lost place where they won't know him. יולך לו לפעמים לחוץ לשוק ויסתכל על העולם וישחוק מכל העולם. And he said he's just going to go לחוץ בשוק, he's going to go outside and he's going to laugh at the foolishness of the world. These are דברים, גם אמר לי, עוד יש זמן שתהיו מתגעגעים מאוד על שוט בידיכם, חידוש נפלא כמון כזה ועזבתם אותו. There's going to be a time where there was such a great chidush like me and you let him go. All these are very statements, hard to understand what Rabbeinu wants with all these. What maybe we can say is that...
It wasn't a fight, it was his daily thoughts in his head. And he had
what's he going to do? He's going to... At a certain point, I think what it means here is that Rabbeinu wanted to be a tzaddik nistar. You know that there is tzaddikim nistarim. And Rabbeinu says there's a great value in a tzaddik nistar. That means when you find the tzaddik that knows the whole Torah, and he's hidden, and he is not revealed to the world, and he's not getting pirsomet, and he's not getting advertisement, so there's not a lot of kitrugim on him. A lot of kitrugim means a lot of accusations. Let's put it like this. There is a fight between good and bad. There is God's project that the whole world should come back to him. God in his infinite wisdom understands that the best good that could be if there's an opposition to the good. Hashem could have made us all without Yetzer Hara, and that's not the point. The point is, there is the ability to do good, and there's a pushback. There's a fight not to do good. So, and that will create, by the way, the best reward at the end. If you overcome something that was difficult, then you're rewarded for it. If something is easy for you, there's not a big reward. If you have 2 children, one child's completely successful, A's on every test, best in sports, best with friends, and he comes back with a great mark, Good. When you have the kid who struggles, it's not easy for him. He's not able to concentrate, and he put efforts and he got a 60. Who do you appreciate more? The kid who got the 100, the kid who got the 60. Obviously, you're happy with the kid who got 100. But the kid who got 60, you feel so proud that he was supposed to fail, and he got a 60. I can't believe he got a 60. So the same with us in this world. The fact there's a Yetzer Hara, even though our score is not 100, that's actually a big pleasure and tanuk to Hashem. The fact there's a pushback, that's what gives value to what we're doing. Otherwise, there's not a lot of value. Because of that, there is a opposition of good and bad in the opposition of good in the world. Bad pushes back. So when you have somebody putting out good to the world, like Rabbeinu is today, then there's automatic opposition, a tremendous opposition on the whole world. There's a tremendous opposition on that person because you're trying to get the world to do good, and there has to be a fight against it. But a tzaddik nistar is under the radar. He's not out in the open. So there's not a lot of kitrugim on him. There's not a lot of dinim on him. And Rabbeinu says in Chayé Moharan, "Hamechaseh shamayim be'avim, hamichin la'aretz matar." When you cover the heavens with clouds, that's when you get rain. What is shamayim? Shamayim is esh and mayim, fire and water. What is esh and mayim? Ava and yira. This in Kabbalah is compared to love of Hashem and fear of Hashem. The tzaddik really what he has is he fears Hashem completely, and because of that he loves Hashem completely. Esh umayim, shamayim, hamichaseh shamayim be'avim. If you cover it with clouds, hamichin haaretz matar. So then there's a lot of rain. So when the tzaddik is covered, when he's hidden, there's shefa and bracha, and the tzaddikim nistarim, they can be morid shefa to the world, tremendous blessings to the world. So Rabbeinu at a certain point thought, maybe it's better I should be hidden, and I'm just going to bring mamshich shefa. There's stories like that of tzaddikim nistarim that when you would go to them, Rav Fish, there was a tzaddik, he was working in construction. He was a tzaddik Yesod Olam, and it's the Baba Sali that started sending people to him. So when the Baba Sali started sending people, he said, "Leave me alone, I don't know what you're talking about." They came back, and Baba Sali, he sent his shaliach, he sent him, the Baba said, "It's time for you to reveal yourself. It's time to reveal." I think the Baba Sali was about to pass away. Baba Sali was about to pass away. He said, "I need you not to reveal yourself, to give brachot and to be mamshich shefa." He didn't want to hear about it. Baba Sali sent back his gabai. He told him, "Listen, I'm going up. If you don't reveal yourself, you're coming with me. So reveal yourself." And he revealed himself, and he was tzaddik isnar. Anything he would say would be mekuyan. He used to do melav malka. Kedai to read about these things, but he was a tzaddik. He still kept himself hidden. He wasn't showing everything. So the hiddenness of the tzaddik gives a bracha. So Rabbeinu at a certain point, you can connect it to what's written over here. He thought to be a tzaddik nistar. He didn't think to reveal himself, and then he realized, no, it's better for me to put out the dat to help people do tshuva than to be mamshich shefa.
How old was he when he realized that?
Rabbeinu revealed himself at 18. From until 18 years old, Rabbeinu was completely hidden. Nobody knew about him. Not even his father-in-law knew about him. Nobody. The only one that knew about him was with his wife and his shamash. Everybody else thought he was wasting his time. Rabbeinu pretended like he was wasting his time. He pretended like he was not learning. He was playing outside with the kids. He was playing hopscotch and war games. Really, Rabbeinu was pretending. Can you imagine that? And then at 18, there was a few stories that happened.
Could be wrong.
That Rabbeinu had no choice to. Rabbeinu revealed himself with a few stories that happened, and started people to come to him. But it was the choice that he revealed himself. It was a choice. It was a choice that he came out. The Baal Shem Tov was hidden until I think 32 or 36. It was a tzaddik nistar, and it's a choice to come out. And the tzaddik has a birur. What do I do? Do I come out or do I stay hidden? Do I come out or stay hidden? It's Yetzer Hara. On one hand, I could bring a lot of good to the world by being hidden. On the other hand, if I come out, there's going to be a lot of opposition against me, but I'm going to give the advice that people can do tshuva. So the tzaddik has a birur as well. The same way you have a fight in Yetzer Hara, his fight is, what do I do? What do I do with my strengths? Should I do this with my strengths or this with my strengths? The machloket of the tzaddik, of Yosef Tzaddik and the brothers was a little bit that. How do you lead the people? How do you guide them? What's the proper hanagah? It's not a Yetzer Hara of avirot, and we're not doing avirot. It's how do you bring mitzvot? Do you reveal the Kabbalah? You don't reveal. Do you only stay in pshat? If you only stay in pshat, then you don't get a lot of people, because whoever can hold on to pshat. If you open up the sods, you're going to get a lot more people, but there's danger over there because you're giving too much light to people. Might not kelim. There could be shvira. There's all kinds of in the hanagah of Hashem. This is the machloket between the tzaddikim. I'm not sure if this is what it means, but for sure what I told you is true. That here Rabbeinu is saying he was not sure. Should I be the manik of youth, young people? Maybe I'll just be hidden. I won't be hidden. Either way, Rabbeinu is revealed, and our job is to learn his itself. Yeruchim to you, Yom Tov.